Hey there, Cancer. How you doing today? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for October 10th, 11th, and 12th, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This particular video is going to be for Cancers. I almost screwed that up. I got stuck between two things. Sorry, no, we're going to do all signs. That's what I was going to try to say. I apologize. All signs. So, because it went over pretty good last time, we'll try that again. Alrighty? Sorry. Okay, Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Let's see. Okay, Cancer. Am I right side up? Yep, that's good. Okay. If you're a Cancer and you are currently dealing with an Aries, you get the Fool card and the Magician. Yep. Okay, so this Aries is viewing you as somebody who's manifesting the ability to take a leap in a new direction. So whether that new direction is towards this Aries or away from them, you're going to know your situation probably better than I do, I guess. But it could be different for different ones of you, but they're definitely saying you're manifesting the ability to take a leap in a new direction, okay? If you are a Cancer currently dealing with a Taurus, I have the Moon card and the Three of Pentacles. So this Taurus is viewing you as somebody who is headed straight into some kind of collaboration, or you're part of some kind of a collaboration right now that they feel like you are not seeing clearly. So they are concerned that there's something here you're not seeing clearly. I don't get the feeling this one is romantic. This feels more like a work partnership or maybe a friendship. But there is definitely concern, okay? If you are a Cancer currently dealing with a Gemini, I've got the Nine of Cups and the Four of Cups. So this Gemini is viewing you as wish fulfillment. However, they are currently viewing you as somebody who's totally dissatisfied with the current state of affairs in this dynamic, okay? Okay, if you are a Cancer dealing with another Cancer, so to me this is like you sending a message to yourself. What did we get? I've got the Six of Swords and the Seven of Wands. So I believe you're trying to tell yourself that you need to steer your life out of this constant chaos that seems to be surrounding it, chaos and uncertainty. And that maybe you need to work on how defensive you are. Maybe that is what you're trying to get across to yourself here. Okay. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Leo, I have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So this Leo is viewing you as somebody who definitely gets a lot of attention, okay? Possibly you're in the public eye, or somebody who definitely demands attention when you walk into a room. With the Ace of Swords, there is some kind of a truth that this Leo feels they know about you that other people don't. So I don't feel like this one's romantic either. So this is like this feels almost like a rivalry to me a little bit. A little bit, okay? If you are a Cancer dealing with a Virgo, I have the Queen of Cups and then the Five of Wands. So this Virgo is viewing you as somebody who has a very hard time holding up your boundaries. Very empathetic, very nurturing at times, very intuitive, but you can't seem to hold your boundaries up, it's what they're saying. And that is due to some sort of inner conflict that you have. There you go. I don't think this one's romantic either. It doesn't feel like it. Okay. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Libra, I have the Nine of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. So this Libra feels that the day that they met you, their life changed. I mean, you are definitely somebody who has an influence in their life. Be it positive or negative, I'm not sure, but they definitely, no, positive. With the Wheel of Fortune, they feel you're a positive influence. With the Nine of Pentacles, they view you as somebody who's incredibly independent, okay? It feels like they look up to you a great deal. This feels like somebody who has a ton of admiration for you. There's also a ton of loyalty here, okay? If you are a Cancer dealing with the Scorpio, I have Justice and then the Strength card. So the Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who has a ton of inner strength and somebody who is getting justice in a situation. So they feel as though something unjust was done to you and now justice is playing out. I am not sure how this Scorpio plays into that, but this one could be romantic. I guess it could be. I don't know. Okay, if you are a Cancer dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. So the Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who is always up for adventure, somebody who needs some excitement, somebody who needs fun in their life. And right now they feel as though you are not making the decisions that are necessary to enable that to happen. Got to be honest with you, this Sagittarius almost feels like a negative influence in your life, but I bet they're a lot of fun, huh? That's how I feel about it. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Lovers and the Four of Pentacles. Okay, this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who is holding on very tightly to something that no longer serves them. They feel as though you're hanging on to a love situation that you need to let go of, for sure. Maybe so they can have a shot at you, huh? Maybe that is what they're after. I'm not sure. That's how it feels. Okay, if you are a Cancer dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Six of Cups and the Ten of Swords. So this Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who has betrayed them. They feel as though they have a ton of history with you, and for some reason you have betrayed them, or that's how they're viewing it. If you are a Cancer dealing with a Pisces, I have the Page of Pentacles and then the Eight of Pentacles. So this Pisces is viewing you as somebody who's 100% invested in them, as are they in you. And they're viewing you as somebody who's trying to build a new foundation or build a new way of life for yourself. Okay? Alrighty, for Friday, I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Well, you're in the mini Empress energy here on Friday. So you are, you're nurturing, you're abundant, you're grounded, you're very realistic. You got it going on right here, okay? And with the Seven of Pentacles, you're trying to make up your mind and decide exactly where you want to invest your time, energy, emotion, whatever, and how much of it you're willing to invest. On Saturday, we have you with the King of Swords and the Hermit. So obviously trying to figure out where you want to invest becomes a more pressing matter, because on Saturday now you've pulled your energy back out of situations to try to assess it and figure out exactly where it is you want to put your energy. You're doing it from a very analytical and logical standpoint on Saturday. On Sunday, we have the Four of Wands and the Hierophant. So this, on Sunday, this has something to do with you deciding about a higher level of commitment with a soulmate. Whether or not to continue a higher level of commitment with the soulmate, or whether or not to cut it loose. That feels like that is kind of the question that's hanging around all weekend in one way or another. Okay? All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you tonight. I hope that you get something out of it, or that it helps you in some way. I don't know. If nothing else, I hope it was amusing. How's that? If you made it to this point in the video, can you do me a favor and hit the like, share, follow, or even just leave a comment? All of them help me a bunch with this algorithm thingamajiggy that I don't understand, but it does help. That's what they promised me. So we're trying that. No matter what the cards say, make it the best weekend you possibly can. If you're looking for a private reading, just send me a message, DM me, and I will get you the details. I will never reach out to you first. If somebody does, that's a fake, a phony, and a fraud. It's not me. I promise you. Okay? You send me the message, I'll get you the details. We'll work it out. But that's the only way it works. All right, y'all. Thank you. Have a good night.